Fred told me he knows where the EOD is keeping Professor Harriet Doe. The leader of the lost expedition I am seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange safe passage for him out of the city. He suggested using the local smuggling ring. He believes that the smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements for Salvation Harbor in the local newspaper. Most likely it's a new message each week. So I need to go to the Chronicles and look for advertisements. Advertisements and Salvation Harbor. And I guess after the flood? Yeah. The time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey, this time to the Seven Oaks bar at the crossroad. We've been there before, so we know where it is. It might be. Maybe the bartender knows?
Little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I came for Toothless Bob's
I've
wake.
heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Gumshoe. Maybe I can do a favor. I'm not sure if Throgmorton is the right person to mention.
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long.
I mean, he's
Here's
probably
the
dead.
address.
Got it.
One more thing.
That's usually the cause.
If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
They do deal with a lot of alcohol in the city. They mention the prohibition a lot. One of you. I could punch them, but it's not fun to shoot. There you are. Where did you go? Are you faster than me? I mean, it could be downstairs as well. Most likely. Oh, what's this?
Empty, but reeks of gasoline. I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
Must be very, very warm.
The blood's almost dry.
It was a while ago then.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
I mean, it could be just one of these carts, right? Sounds like something really big. Or is it just outside, maybe? There we go. And reload that. There it is. A whiskey crate. Oh, gonna find out what happened. Let's go here first.
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Okay, hear them.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
Guy in a wheelchair.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back, they're history. Get 'em, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Time to figure this out.
I mean, did they do this one first then?
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a... You're done, kid. No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Yeah.
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Let's go talk to him. Was he Toothless Bob? Or was this probably code?
Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
I do.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
What? Okay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Mind Palace clue. Let's check here. Oh, did I get a... No, I'm 450 away from the knowledge point. So... What? Bartender's instruction. Rendezvous point. An alley on Windmill Avenue between Octopus Avenue and Skipper Road. What does one do with a dog? The dog is rabid, so it must be killed. Okay. Smuggler's boss, a ruthless tyrant. A man in a wheelchair made an example of the courier by burning him alive for his betrayal. Great way to go. Let's go then to... No. Yeah. Southern Harbor here. Hallido. Yeah, here.
Hey fella, what do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
I don't trust you. I'll go by myself or lead the way.
Just take me to your boss.
It doesn't really look like Johannes, but I kind of think he's connected to it. Johannes Vandenberg.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Papa Brute.
Just calm down. No need for violence.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? And let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed. And what would that be?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing. But it
So
needs
he's
to
working with
stay
Throckmorton?
between the two of us.
Or with him?
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter. Rightful head of the Carpenter family.
That's the third grand family
Second
I've
thing.
met.
Someone tried to kill me a week ago.
Oh, you're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
I mean, I don't know. That doesn't really sound like something he would do after just murdering a man.
Alright, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver, and I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there.
Oh, so someone tried to
But
turn
what
him?
I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
Oh, so he got body snatched?
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, yeah, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strongbox in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
But he's not in a wheelchair, so maybe it wasn't him that killed that person.
So where would I find the city's
I mean,
crematorium?
there must be someone else.
Of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
I got it.
Oh yeah, a
It
wheelchair.
appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy? I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences. Especially about the family business. But he would never hurt a fly. Let alone me.
Interesting.
Goodbye.
I mean, it could still be his son, though. I seem to trust him. Checking so I haven't missed anything I can pick up.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
I've listened to that dialogue before.
Whoa! What gives?
Check down here. I think that was the dead body over there. Oh yeah.
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
Who are you? I murdered her though.
The blood dried not too long ago.
Interesting. I say that a lot, but it really is.
How are you doing, handsome?
Funny thing. I found a dead woman in your basement. Now, I don't suppose you had your men kill her.
Quiet, you. You're scaring Mary. Look, she didn't die by my order, kid. Take my word for it. And the guilty have already been severely punished.
Good.
Look, I have my shortcomings, but I don't hurt women or kids.
A little sexist.
Goodbye.
Or discriminatory. What's that? Oh, this looks like a young Sokolov from the Dishonored game. Probably enemies in here. Looks very pretty. For a funeral home. I mean, you could start from the ground down and then go up. What's this? Last week, person on duty, James Warren, list of the deceased, 7 unidentified corpses. One of them was Jack White, to be cremated urgently. I can't speak. Urgently. This week, person on duty, James Warren on sick leave since last week. So Robert Taylor. There's a lot of unidentified corpses that was cremated. Why urgently? That's the question. So someone paid him off? This Robert guy? I mean, then why would you even write it down? Is that all? I locked up and left early today. The keys are on the table. P.S. This morning I heard wild beasts near the cemetery. Be careful. They're slimy.
Ugh, what a stench.
Gross. I'll have to look up here. Oh, there. Come on, dude. Fuck it, man. Let's go bowling. Okay. That was probably not it. Most of the stuff are right here, though. The stuff I found, I mean. No. Oh,
And
there.
judging by the dried blood and the dent on this shovel, it was used as a weapon.
Now I found it. Yeah. Just needed to turn the shovel around twice. Ah, there you are. Ah. Okay.
What by the Engels is going on? Where am I?
This one.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
There's more. Are they upstairs? Yep. One here.
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Did he knock him out first? That seems more reasonable. That makes more sense.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Brutus was brought in by some group who had to deal with the crematorium worker. So, Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
Tracks. Let's go to the Mind Palace then. So, Brutus stunned the crematorium worker. I need to talk to James Warren, the man who was on shift when Brutus woke up in the crematorium. He's suffering from a head injury and requires urgent treatment. I don't think I've ever been here.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Welcome to Oakmont University Library.
what
Joy
the hell?
Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator. I apologize for my
Yeah.
bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
I would
Mouth?
ask that.
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
What?
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... it looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
What the fuck?
I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return?
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes. This city doesn't look like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the library's in such good shape?
Mr. Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
But why
Really?
did you get punished?
I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
I mean, of
He
course.
says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever. Can't imagine
But he's also
library
cultured.
without his help.
He likes art, so that makes sense from that point of
Bye,
view.
Joy.
God, look at her. Sorry, I take photos of you, but who would do that to you? Sew your mouth shut? That is horrible. Poor woman. Yeah. Will this also have the non-vile beasts? Wait. No. I would have been attacked already by now. Even by people. Why that noise? Why the autosave? Oh. My beloved Virginia, I'm coming to you. Thank you for the last and the most beautiful dinner of my life. holding your hand, and despite its icy touch, I feel the warmth of your love. I'll see you in the next life. No, that's sad.
Apparently that's the body I'm looking for.
Oh, you got
romantic.
Extra.
Not the first thing you'd expect to see in a flooded city. Romantic.
Oh.
Not the first thing you'd expect to see in a flooded city.
No. That's sad, though. The Carpenter family offers food and medicine between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. each day, 1 piece per person. Oh. Are they part of EOD?
Hey, you. No loitering. Only workers are permitted on the premises.
You're handing out supplies for free. That seems awful charitable.
Mr. Carpenter is a pillar of our community, generously donating half of our supplies to the people of Oakmont in their time of need.
I'm looking for work. I heard you might have a job.
Sure. There's a sack of potatoes in the basement of the manor. Go get it. Bring it here, okay?
Got it.
Get a move on there.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the job. Oh.
So, where are the potatoes?
Ah. Is there a mission where I need to find the potatoes? Of course there is. Where are the potatoes? Potatoes? Potatoes, potatoes. Where are you? Does it say I need to crawl or? Yeah. Okay. I need to be sneaky. Look at that. Hell yeah. Why would I need to go here? For potatoes? That's rude. Oh, she stole
Please,
them.
friend, don't take away my food.
Your food? This is stolen. This sack was meant to go to the hungry.
We are the hungry, mister. Me and my family. I have 5 children to feed and nothing to feed them with. Oh, look, we'll starve to death without it. Have a heart.
Thank you for the stretch. Thank you, Tim Place. Welcome back, by the way. Haven't seen you in a long time. Let's see. I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry, I get it. Look, hang on to the sack for now. I'll try to work something out for you, okay?
Oh, thank you, mister. Kay bless you. You're a lifesaver.
Just don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon.
I did save your life from the wild beasts. Yeah, cause... What? I mean... If you can't feed his 5 children, then... Don't have more than 4 children. Easy peasy. This is the Sinking City. It's like a horror detective game. Lovecraftian inspired. It's really, really good. I like it a lot.
There's a minor issue.
What? What issue?
Oh, the sack was stolen by one of your workers. I tracked him down so he's not going anywhere, but I'm trying to decide what to do with him.
Damn thieves. Man, take them.
I'm sure your boss would want to know about it, but I can see you're pretty busy. Tell you what, I'll go talk to him for you.
You're right. I'm needed here. Vera, go see Mr. Graham Carpenter and report the incident. He's upstairs.
Oh, so you're not gonna tell your buddy boys up here that I can talk to him? They just know? Oh. That's good. They just know. Hello. Just gonna snoop around first. Oh. He's definitely not on the Frogmorton's side. Right? Yeah, I agree with you on that. It's really good though. Dear Graham, I was very glad to receive your last letter and I appreciate that you're worried about me. I want to thank you once more for saving my life in that battle. I'm sorry about what happened to your face. You could have just left me there dying, but you didn't. I'm forever in your depth, Jones.
Yeah, you don't get these for staying in your foxhole.
Oh.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Okay. Is that the cult? I mean, I just assumed that it's a cult. So now I can talk to you.
Mr. Carpenter?
Yes, Graham Carpenter. How can I help?
Gross.
One of your workers is a thief. Stole a sack of potatoes.
Oh. I do hope my people haven't taken it into their own hands.
Not yet. Is there a way to solve this peacefully? The guy has a hungry family. That's why he stole.
I won't punish a man for trying to feed his family. Why didn't he simply ask me for more food? Tell him he can keep what he stole. If he needs more, let him come back. It may be that he'll need medicine too. Can you give him this?
Nice.
It's not much, but it'll help.
Yeah, why?
No offense, but why such generosity all of a sudden? I mean, this distribution of supplies.
I hope to set an example for the other influential families of Oakmont. Together we can make our city a better place. Besides, after the incident with the poisoned fish, people were left with nothing to eat. I had to take action to prevent starvation.
That was like a decision we made. We poisoned the fish. Sorry.
Thank you. The mask. Why do you wear it?
A war wound. I prefer not to discuss it if you don't mind.
I thought Brutus was the head of the Carpenter family. Something changed?
Oh, no, not at all. My father's still in charge. I've simply taken on some of his responsibilities. He's past his prime and needs more rest.
Goodbye.
Don't let Papa Brute have the keys to the room. He's already lost them twice around the house. Ooh. Gross. The main character is an old Navy diver, and he has visions, which is why he came to this town. So he needs to find out why he wants to cure himself. And the whole city has these kind of visions of going somewhere. The manor key. He lost it there. Oh. Great for me. Wonder if I could have found it without them. I mean, I assume so. Why are you here?
Brutus Carpenter, I presume.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you bring me something to eat? I'm very hungry.
No. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the
well, move on then.
Doppelganger. He acts very different from the one I met. It's like body snatcher kind of situation. Oh.
Huh. Now, weren't you the one who called Robert an ape lover, Brutus?
Yeah. So who's the right one is the question here.
This has been empty for years. Seems someone believes eternal life comes in a bottle.
If this game is completely new to you, Tim, it won't really make a lot of sense. There's different, like there's 4 grand families. One of them kind of looks like a ape, like a gorilla. This guy here. He has ape DNA, basically. And then there's fish people as well. Innsmouther, they're called. I think you're the one who has my diary though. What the diary? This is an unexpected turn of events. But it's really cool, I have to admit. Like this whole lore and everything, it's very, a lot of mysteries. And even side quests are very, very intriguing. Bird's Diary. This is an unexpected turn of events. I'm on the verge of complete how do you say that? Rejuvenation. Frankly, I didn't expect the flock of this age-old church to still exist, let alone assist on my quest. Perhaps this high priest merely feigns disgust at our family proclivities, or perhaps he finally understands why I must prolong my existence. Regardless, all that remains is to meet with him. The cause is irrelevant, for out of all of Oakmont, I alone deserve eternal life. Tomorrow, the city will meet a young, new Brutus Carpenter. So, that's him, then? He does look younger. That's why he looks different. That's so weird, though. So instead of making himself younger, he made like a clone of himself that's younger, or...
Don't you have work to do?
Hey, stop that. Don't tell me what to do. And... maybe therapy? Yeah. So, male 35 citizen, crematorium, head trauma, concussion, hospitalized, 2nd floor, bed rest recommended. I mean, he could have just walked upstairs, but they could have lied to me, I assume. I'm not James.
You're James Warren, right?
Yeah, that's me. What do you want? I'm sick, can't you see?
A week ago, a group of people brought an unconscious man to the crematorium. I need to know who those people were.
What makes you think I'd know that?
You were supposed to cremate a man listed as Jack White. He escaped, and now he wants to know what's going on. So tell me, who paid you to burn a man alive?
How do you know about White?
I talked to him. I need names, Warren.
I can't. I say anything. I'm toast.
They'll certainly kill you if they find out Jack White is still alive. I can arrange that.
No, please. No, I didn't ask their names. They're priests, but they ain't from St. Michael's Church, that's for sure. They were talking about the Lord of the Woods or something. Maybe from an old Oakmont church? That's all I know, I swear.
I might know which one.
Where can I find this church?
I don't know. Some things in this Borg are best left alone.
It's not much, but thanks. Wasn't that hard after all, was it?
You got what you came for. Now leave me be.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'll just steal some stuff first. But where was the church again? Because I passed the church. Oh, I need to go back to Brutus, I think. This is the historical one, so there's 5 side missions here. Medical establishment of our city. So this I don't need to do today. Yeah, we need to go back to Brutus. Carpenters are helping the poor. And Graham wants to change his family. Graham is brave enough to go against the family's tradition. He really wants to change things for the better. Well, yeah, that's what it seems. All the evidence leads to an old Oakmont church that worships the Lord of the Woods. Maybe some history books should shed light on which church it is. So, history books. Yeah, there. Another prominent Oakmont place of worship was the Redemption Church. Its flock venerated K as the Lord of Woods, the shepherd of the lost lambs. Redemption Church was at one time the city's largest congregation, but its influence dwindled after St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush was founded. Redemption Church still stands in Central Salvation Harbor in March Avenue. That was a trap. Ew. Gross. Why don't you go away? Are you dead? Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, that was definitely a trap. Look at this. Nasty. Body right there. Okay, it just died. I burned this seductive witch, my daughter, my cursed seed, but she came back. How long will the Almighty test my fate? She's here laughing at my weakness. Her body is not hers anymore. It is the filthy goat's womb, the breeder of the devil's spawn. She's mine, my blood, my treasure. Now neither the devil nor filthy men may touch her, for I have smitten her sinful flesh, mixed her beauty with dust. That's disturbing. How could it be? How? She came back, born by the sinful hole her body turned into. She whispers to me, promising we'll be together always. They hanged me, their father, but not for long. That night I was born again by my dear daughter.
Something's chewed this one up real bad.
Well, you probably deserved it. If you did that to your daughter. Let's check. Oh, diver suit again?
Ah, this is in good shape and ready to use.
So that's better than the other one.
Ah, this is in good shape and ready to use.
Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there.
A lot of men look down.
Take them to the crematorium. We'll destroy them before we dive.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
Isn't that the Carpenter guy? was one of the creatures. But he died. So that's the last one. Yeah, they're just in order, right? I must have missed one. Yeah, one upstairs. Because in a side mission there was like, there's like a other dimension. Or like a void. And then you can bring people from that dimension. And there were clones. But the clones killed the real people. They were just students. They read a book about it.
The stars are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn, brothers and sisters.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
The stars are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn. Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there. Take them to the crematorium. We'll destroy them before...
Don't wait. Yeah. I'll catch up to you.
A group of fanatics, based in the Redemption Church, got rid of several bodies, took all the documents they could, and dived.
I hate diving. Fuck. Because there's creatures down here, and I'm afraid of water. Oh. This sucks. I was hoping there would just be a dialogue. Let the Lord of the Woods, the Sore Eyes, guide me. So it's this. What do you mean? Press for more information. But how? Oh, okay. I can harpoon. That doesn't make me feel good though. At least I don't die from falling here. Where do I go now? This is so uncomfortable. Oh, that just disappeared. Oh, wait, that hurts me. See this one first. Oh, no. Go away, Peach. I should have shot you. Fuck, there's a big one there. I'm gonna kill your baby. That's what I'm doing. It's fucking creepy. At least I scared it off. That's I don't think I would have been fast enough to get by, because last time he killed me with one shot. I had to make a very big decision last time I dived. Why does it feel like I need to shoot people? Yeah, my insanity. My health as well. Those vents really hurt. Even though I have my suit on. Do I need to kill some of you? You seem crazy.
Why are you here? You look like a fresh wound.
That's mean.
Yeah, well, you're no oil painting yourself, fella.
Imbecile.
Imbecile.
Strike us down and many more will rise, fresh from the fecund mother's womb, slick, naked, yet burgeoning with strength. Our eyes infest this city, our hands too. We fill young Graham with our words, and soon he will be hollow.
Oh, that's not good.
What was that about young Graham?
His house is divided. It cannot stand. The young will succeed the old, as new shoots rise from decay. Our growth shall choke the sun. The veins we open will seed crimson blossoms. The fecund mother grants new life. You should have stayed above.
Feed the daughter of the woods so she devours their weak flesh. A mortal man is allowed to touch the womb of the life. A mortal man is allowed to be reborn in a new form. A mortal man will gain 1,000 faces, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 Thus far, old Brutus has refused the gifts of the Lord of the Woods and the Fecund Mother. This is our chance to change Oakmont once and for all. Help Graham the son to get rid of his father, and all the streets of the city shall be open to us. If Graham refuses our wishes, you know it. So I got called I don't have anything that actually made it hurt. So there was no blood or anything. Graham's the one who tried to take Brutus' place as the head of the family. Is that true, though? The family will be in good hands with Graham, who will change the city for the battle and be able to resist the cult. Yeah. Kind of agree. Hopefully, I make the right call here. It's an Apple event.
Tell me why you tried to kill your father.
What are you talking about?
I know all about your plan. I have proof. Just level with me.
I knew you weren't just a worker. Look, I'm not proud of what I did. He's my father. But he was a terrible, terrible man.
He was.
Crime has always been my family's business. I want to change that. I want to help people. But he will never stand for it.
So that's how it is.
My father sent you here. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I'm Charles Reed.
I can change this city, Mr. Reed. But to do that, I must be the head of the Carpenter family. I need to have that influence. I'll pay you if you need. But please, listen to your conscience. Brutus will not change. He harms so many, he must die.
Oh, God. Oh, so everything is that I agree, but it's whether if I will consider it, I agree, or I need a favor. I don't want to kill him, though.
Actually, I do need something. In exchange, can you smuggle a man out of the city?
Ah, I can. If that's what you want, I'll arrange everything.
I'll think about your proposal.
Be wise, Mr. Reed. Oakmont's future depends on your decision.
Goodbye.
What is the decision I will make, though? Because these changes... Brush with death will make him more compassionate, makes him see how precious life is. What will happen if I choose the other thing? Brutus must be the head of the Carpenter family. He may be cruel, but at least he won't be manipulated by the cult. I mean, I kind of agree with that. He may be cruel. And they always have to go against each other. I think that he won't be influenced because he's strong enough to want to kill his dad, and not even his father thought that. So
something wrong.
He's probably...
Something wrong.
I mean, he's definitely cruel enough to do it. Yeah, I will take the decision in the next time I'm online, so I can think about it until then.